Okay, so today it's September 6, 2020, and that remote fire that you see is Japatul Valley fire. And these are the clouds, and the brown one is the smoke. The smoke is really intense, and the fire has not been contained as of yet, as of September 6th. Right now, it's around 5:30 p.m. and this is the conditions. Again, we are on top of the Mount Helix, so this is the actual mountains where the smoke is happening, the Japatul Valley mountain, or the valley actually, and hills and mountains, whatever. And down below, what you see down below is La Mesa, and right here is Casa de Oro. That right there remotely is Rancho San Diego, Spring Valley, and on the right is Grossmont Center. And yeah, La Mesa and Grossmont Center. So that's where the location is. Now notice the thickness of this cloud, I mean smoke, is so thick that you cannot see the sun. The sun appears in the sky like a red dot. That's all you can see right there, a red dot. And it feels like really dark day, like cloudy, really thick cloudy day, when it's actually just the smoke blocking the sun. And the intensity of smoke is so high that it's blocking the sun to this magnitude that it appears so dark down below. So it is really unhealthy to breathe this air. I mean, the camera cannot bring you the smells and the smoke which we experience, but it definitely is very contaminated air. Not to mention the particles. Even when the smoke is very up high on in the sky, the particles drop. The particles from the smoke are not good to breathe, and especially for people who have respiratory issues or problems. Now, all of these at the same time when we have coronavirus is making matters worse. Now the sun is completely blocked. As you could see, just a couple of patches of sun is visible. The rest of the sun is completely blocked with this thick smoke. It's unbelievable, unreal. So as the smoke subsided, you could now see the sun. Now we are going to go towards Julian to see what's going on. Okay, so here we are in the intersection of 79 and Freeway 8, which is very close to the Japatul Valley. And we noticed a firefighter and sheriff chopper that landed on the left for refueling. I always wondered how they refueled. And the chopper is actually a sheriff chopper, which has been retrofitted with a water tank at the bottom to be used for firefighting. So let's see. That's the fuel tank right there. There's a truck I see. Let's go and see what's going on. Notice the truck is getting closer to the chopper in order to manage refueling. Now, refueling a chopper is not a joke because it is a lot of complications involved. The blades of the chopper cannot be too close to the truck, and the truck refueling pipe has to extend long enough in order to reach the chopper's fuel intake receptor. And because of that, it's very inconvenient. And they have to make sure choppers are not like cars to be turned off while refueling. They have to be continuously running their blade, and they cannot turn it off altogether like you would with a vehicle. So there's a very high risk of fire when your engine is running. So they have to be very careful when they're refueling, not to generate any sparks or anything, because the last thing you want is in such a dry season, such a dangerous time, to have additional fires caused by chopper refueling. Now these men and women who are risking their lives going in a chopper, fighting the fire in hundreds of degrees, 104, 105 degree heat, they are true heroes. Look at them. See, this is not an easy job. This is not an easy task. It's right now outside, it's nearly 98, 99 degrees, and it's like 6 p.m. And here they are. And that chopper puts out quite a bit of heat from its engine. So it's going to be a lot more hotter if you're around the chopper than it is like where I'm standing, like 50 to 100 feet away. And this is a dangerous job. This is a very difficult job for the brave. And they ride in the chopper. They actually go in the chopper. They drop water. And if there is a place where they have to physically be on the ground, they will be, having like water hoses and fighting the fire. So there is the fuel pipe. I believe the refueling is done, and they are getting ready to take off again. The red pipe at the bottom is where they refill the water tank. So that is attached to a water pump. So the chopper goes over a lake, and the water pump turns on and sucks water in and pumps it inside the tank. So that's the reason why it's so thick, so that the chopper doesn't have to wait too long, so the tank could be filled up easily, rapidly. Notice there are 6 workers, firefighters, that are getting inside the chopper, 3 from one direction, 3 from the other, and then there are 2 pilots. So you're looking at 8 people on top of the weight of the actual water tank in the bottom. So this is a very, very heavy load on this chopper, and it has to carry all of this. And all of this in a heat of nearly 100 degrees. It's quite a bit of tension on that engine of that chopper. So let's see. They're getting ready to leave. Oh, they're not leaving yet because the truck has to back up and give them a safe distance, because it's not safe for them to take off when the truck is so close. This is where I'm standing. So you can get a perspective, nearly like 100 feet away. So we are not that close to danger, but we could definitely feel the air and the wind coming from the chopper blade. Definitely. So now the truck is backing up, and the chopper has the green light to depart and go back in action and fight the fire. What a brave team of firefighters. Now we can really feel the wind. I can feel the fragments of sand hitting my face. Wow, wow, that's a lot of wind, a lot of sand. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Hopefully they will return safely. Oh my god, a lot of sand.